Okay, rounding out our weekend on Mexican soccer is our mystery club, Pumas. So speaking to their jersey, it's a rarity, and I don't think I've seen another club in the world do this, but the entire front of the kit is their logo. Another uncommon element about Pumas is that they represent a university, the National Autonomous University of Mexico. Pumas have been playing in some capacity since the 1940s, but professionally since 1954. This is their away kit from 2018-2019, and while their color scheme of blue and gold are their most associated colors, their home jersey is white. The colors themselves do come from an association the university had with Notre Dame when they were setting up an American football team at the university back in the day. One of the most important things to understand about Pumas is they stress bringing players into their first team from their youth academy, also called a cantera, which is a Spanish word for quarry. So think mining players to bring to your first team. It's a huge part of their culture, bringing about one of their key mottos amongst their fan base, Puma desde la cuna, or Kruger from the cradle. Their stadium is called the Estadio Olímpico Universitario. It holds 72,000 people and has been used in the Olympics and the World Cup in past seasons. It's a beautiful stadium. Check out the mural on the east side if you ever go. Pumas have won 11 domestic trophies, including 7 top-flight titles in Mexico. In international football, they've had success 3 times in the Champions League, as well as 1 Copa Interamericana back in the day. Finally, their best year, inarguably, was 2004, when they won back-to-back league titles, the only time up until that point that it had been done during split season history. It's only been done once further by León. Pumas capped off that 2004 season by beating Real Madrid in their annual Trofeo Santiago Bernabeu tournament, winning 1-0. They're the only club outside of Europe to ever win that tournament. They were led by their manager as well as previous player Hugo Sanchez. I touched on the Clásico Capitalino yesterday. It's the biggest match of the season for Pumas against Club America. It's a rivalry that's been growing since the 1960s when Pumas first came up to the top flight in Mexico. It's something that's grown and in the 1980s became contentious because of refereeing decisions that were very suspect that went America's way in 2 finals. Okay, 3 players to look out for on the current squad. Alan Mosso, who came through their academy. He's been with them since 2011 when he was only 14 years old. Second, Fabio Alvarez, who's their attacking midfielder and current number 10. And finally, Juan Ignacio Dineno, who is their striker. So that's your intro to Pumas. I'd like to thank my friend Pablo for the amount of support he's given me, as well as bringing me into understanding about Pumas.